Hi, this is Kara,
And Jessica.
and we're back with another art tutorial. This time I'm going to be focusing on facial expressions. So let's get started. In a lot of drawings, the mouth is not a very important thing. Like, of course, it still has some effect, like whether you're smiling or frowning or something like that. But most of it is in the eyes, specifically the eyebrows. So here you have two eyes. Like, the difference between this and this is just in the eyebrows, and you can tell like there's a totally different facial expression. Most of it is in the eyebrows, but like, this is really weird, I'm just gonna leave that out, whatever. And you can, but of course, some of it is in like the eye itself, like how droopy it is can affect the facial expression. See, this is like tired and kind of sad. Basically, most of this you can just figure out by experimenting. This is just sloppy for the video. But in general, you know, you can do, the furrowed eyebrows are the main annoyance and anger thing. So, but with furrowed eyebrows, like, the way you can tell, you know, specifically what, negative facial expression they're making is how far up or down the eyebrows are. Like, this is more like, hold on, like actual annoyance. I wanted to basically go out a little bit on the edges, but not like crazy like in cartoons.
Move your hands so we can see it.
But you want it to be like straight or up a little bit of the edges. The difference between this facial expression and say you only move one eyebrow up, and it's automatically like curiosity, you know, but like about a negative thing. You know, it would basically be just kind of, you know, if it was a positive thing. Like, say they found something dangerous, but then they don't know what it is, they would make like this darker expression, and it would be happier and lighter. If it was like, oh hey, what's this surprise party, or something like that, you know. And of course, if both eyebrows are furrowed and raised, both eyebrows are furrowed and raised, it's kind of a shock, like, whoa, what the heck are you doing, you know? It's, so the furrowed eyebrow is really like the main indicator for the expression, especially if it's like sad. You can have him drooping a little bit, and you know, most of this is learned by experimentation, so do a bunch of drawings, a bunch of doodles, figure out the expressions for yourself. It's the best way you'll learn. And the curved eyebrows I find are very common, but in like cartoons, you know, but I very rarely use them myself. You know, the curved eyebrows, like, see, that doesn't really fit very well. You know, you can always, you know, make it work with your style, and you know how that's just purely what you're doing. But with me, I don't think that works very well, especially since, you know, like, it's hard to tell what emotion it is. You know, like, general like surprise is really all you can do, but I like the more specific facial expressions that I do. And of course, then there's the dark, gloomy glare. And in that case, I usually do like an entirely different eye shape. So this is generally what I would do. I would stretch them out a little bit more and have them closer together, but this is, the basic, quick doodle. This is different than the basic furrowed eyebrows that we had before, That was more anger in the moment, like something negative happened and they're angry about it. With this, it's kind of, I'm just having a bad day, like this entire time I've been, having this negative emotion. So some darker characters would usually have this expression on their face. And of course, when they're laughing and smiling and happy, their eyes would be all the way open, usually, depending on your style, of course. And they would usually have them coming up a little bit on the bottoms, to signify, like when you're smiling, like your cheek goes up and covers a little bit of the bottom of your eye, when you're laughing and happy. Yay, how happy! And that just made it so much darker. And yeah, of course, like I said, the eyebrows are the main important feature in facial expressions. I'm not very good at this because I don't really draw happy expressions very often, but you get the basic idea. Alright, and that was the facial expressions art tutorial. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Yay, bye!